900 River Lake for domestic 415. Following the RP's husband, Hispanic male, 38, black, short, gray pants.
Bobby Rogers, Randy's, Cinnamon, Darlene, Bexy, Brian, Glock, Debbie, Trina, Hotbox Chevy. Welcome everybody to today's stream. It is Tuesday. Welcome Sue, welcome Mods, Karen, welcome Bill, Mike. There we go. We got all the YouTube coming now. Deb, welcome. Hola, compa. Baja, welcome. Shelly, welcome. Stay Tuned TV, welcome. Let me just get Rumble going and we'll get going here. Trina and Hunter over on Rumble, welcome. Alright guys, Linda Hamlin, welcome. Welcome everybody to this Tuesday edition of IRT Media this evening. Let's see what Bakersfield has in store for us. Bakersfield was crazy last night with a very long standoff. The standoff was still going. Towards the end of it, when I got off work, I was just way too exhausted. Funny part is that the suspect subject was able to break the perimeter. Imagine, guys, being a local police department and having a perimeter set up for 10 hours. Not only do you got Bearcat out there, not only do you have all your nice, fancy, very expensive taxpayer bought toys, and the person you're looking for, the suspect, is able to break the perimeter. Wild, guys. But suspect ended up getting arrested across the street. I think RD caught the passenger shot when the guy was running. Sad part, you could hear the father's voice in the background saying, please lay down, please lay down. The dad of the suspect didn't want it to end bad. I mean, what parent wants to see their child, no matter how old the child is, get shot by police? So he was. It happened during shift change. It should not matter if it happened during shift change. I have covered plenty of protests out there, and trust me, when the officers are out covering protests and it's time to shift change, the officers on scene do not move until their replacement is on scene and watching the same or taking care of the same area. So it's funny the way that he was able to get it. Was a major mistake from, I think KCSO was the one running the command with the help of BPD. I mean, how many times have I been on the protests where we're out there? Prime example, last year when we were at UCLA for over 24 hours, there was plenty of shift changes. Angeles, San Diego. Welcome. Bobby Rogers, welcome. Sugar Bear, welcome over on the Rumble side.
Parking under the overpass control broadcasting. Range Patrol, Snyder, South Houston Hall. Multiple engineers deals involving a silver trading Camry under the overpass control scooter. Somebody mad. Victim advice that he strangled her. He left the residence, correction, RP left the residence and is in the alley, occupying a white Ford pickup advice that the male has been still 1097 at 21100 Janet Barber Drive, number boy.
So tell me that you brought it up. You said that he was at the neighbor's house? Was he at the neighbor's house the whole time, or was he able to? Because from my understanding and from what I was watching during my breaks last night, they were shooting all kinds of tear gas and pepper balls inside where he was believed to be at. I mean, I got the press release already here. Let me read what the press release said. It didn't say much. Where's my emails at? One second.
Possible carbon monoxide, 38 hours.
Here, I'll pull up the email I got.
Looks like we have an illegal burn. There's no grass around it. Looks like trash on an empty lot. Keep 15 equipment coming. We cancel the water heater.
Copy 14 on scene. Illegal burn trash on empty lot. No brush involved at this time. Break the time. 180 copy.
Say Ray Street standoff.
The time we're copy.
Copy 112. Copy.
On May 5th, 2025, deputies assigned to the Special Investigation Division attempted to locate felony warrant suspect Keith Juliff, age 37. So the suspect was 37 years old. 37 years old. Keith had a felony warrant for charges including illegal possession of a firearm and a felony and the felony invading, so that's a police pursuit, so he failed to yield. Deputies located Juliff in a residence in the 100 block of Ray Street. Deputies learned that Keith being armed. One second. Here, I'll read it. I'll read the rest of it when we get up there. So, yeah. 37-year-old guys. They booked him on attempted murder charges. Attempted murder on a peace officer. Which he's going to go to jail for a very long time. Especially after having being a felon already. Karen, can you ban anybody on Facebook that's posting links? Those links are just scams. He messed his life up. He finished messing up his life, I'll tell you that much. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. But we decide whether we keep making mistakes or fixing our, or trying to fix our mistakes and get better. Naomi had a big lunch. She is full. What a surprise, Naomi had a big lunch. dad was the one who told BPD that he was running. And maybe if he was under the influence or if he's been struggling with addiction, probably as a parent, it's more relieving that he goes to jail and he gets a chance to fix up, and then you don't gotta worry about your child out in the streets. Julius, welcome. As sad as that sounds, sometimes your kid in jail, it's a lot better of them roaming the streets and possibly getting shot or stabbed on the streets. C10, your best friend, she's feeling better? Somewhat. She was feeling better this morning when I got home. But right now when I left, I think she overdid it. She started cleaning and doing all kinds of stuff. She just can't stay put, so. Yeah, I have seen that India has bombed 9 locations in Pakistan. That is going to be interesting. You should look at the residents today. SWAT tore it up. Wow. We might just drive down there and see the aftermath of what it looks like. Yeah, we'll go down there right now and look at the house. Alright. So continue off the press release. This was the email that the PIO, which is the Public Information Officer, sent out to all the media outlets this morning. It says deputy learned that Keith was inside the residence armed with a firearm. Due to Keith being armed and wanted for felony warrants, a special weapons and tactic team was called, which is SWAT. Once Kern County office SWAT team operators approached the residence to arrest Keith. Keith shot multiple rounds from an unknown type of firearm. Throughout several hours, Keith refused to surrender to deputies and continued to fire rounds at SWAT team operators. Eventually, Keith was able to escape the perimeter and run away to the 100 block of run away from the 100 block of Ray Street. Bakersfield Police Department SWAT team took Keith into custody. Keith was booked into Laredo Detention Facility, which is downtown jail, for his active felony warrant. Keith is also facing felony open charges for PC 664-187, which is attempted murder, PC 69 felony resisting arrest, and PC 29800, which is a felon in possession of a firearm. So he's going to jail for a while.
Truxton, white female, Hispanic female, occupying a black Chevrolet with hazard zone stalled in the eastbound lane. RPA advising the female appears to be asleep or slumped over the wheel with the dish on P.
What's this?
Truxton, white female, Hispanic female, occupying a black Chevrolet. Truxton, white female, Hispanic female, occupying a...
Sound like she said Oak and Truxton. Let's go down there and check it out. There's reporting by a vehicle with the hazard lights on. The driver slumped over the wheel, possibly passed out. Joe, the ATF was there last night. what is ATF? ATF is the Tobacco and Firearm Division, like the DEA, which enforces drugs, cracks down on drugs. ATF is ammunition. Man, I got a brain fart. I know it's Tobacco and Firearm. I can't remember what the A is for. Was ATF out there? Because the press release didn't mention no ATF. Thank you, alcohol. Thank you, alcohol, tobacco, and firearms. Yes, they were. Thank you, guys. Yes, ATF was present. What's up? Bro time. BPD internal investigations. Yesterday, May 5th, Detective Mark Lugo, a 13-year-old veteran of Bakersfield Police Department, was placed on administrative leave following his arrest. Oh, we gotta look into that one. So I just got a press release right now regarding a detective with the Bakersfield Police Department who was arrested yesterday after serving 13 years with the BPD. The allegations against Detective Lugo are deeply disturbing. It does not mention what allegations, but right now we'll look up what he's booked for. We'll see what. Well, that's gonna be a pretty big story here in town, depending on what he got arrested for. Hayward. I guess another Scottish went. The streamers there were in the alley got all pepper spray going. Yeah, pepper spray engaging with minors. Ooh, so he's a pedo. Thank you, Tammy. Did they figure out how he escaped? No, that's a major. They dropped the ball big time on that one. I don't know how you're able. That's crazy, man. How he was able to escape a perimeter that had been set up for hours. Yeah, the wind and all that takes the pepper spray. Porn or child porn with a 15-year-old? Man. Alex had to leave because he couldn't take with tear gas. With a tear gas pepper boss, the wind carries it and it's pretty bad. I've gotten not pepper sprayed, but like and it sucks because you turn around and it just hits you right in the face. It happened last year at the Israel-Palestine protest. That's why I carry this here. That's why I have this, sir. Yep. I've learned my lesson a couple of times. It sucks, so it's always good to carry one. But assuming could have used one last night. Well, you really don't need it here in Bakersfield, to be honest. Oh. I think the only time I used it here in Bakersfield is for the fires, but it's not going to help you for fires much. It just reduces it a little bit. But it works great against tear gas and stuff, or the fire extinguishers they were using last year at the UCLA encampment. They said trucks in an oak. I don't see nothing on trucks in an oak. Somebody being passed out over the wheel. It was also said that he was watching the live streams when they did shift change. Yeah. So what they're gonna do now, blame the live streamers for their big mistake. Oh, you see, that's why live streamers shouldn't be out here doing standoffs. Because they watch the live stream. I'm pretty sure that's coming. No, he did not get away. He was arrested. Sometimes we just gotta be accountable for the stuff we do, and that was a major drop of ball. And they dropped the ball. Like I said, I've seen many shift change during riots, protests, and trust me, none of the officers move their position until they have another officer on scene and has taken over that position. They just need more training. And it's probably a lack of training, to be honest, from local departments here. We won't have too many standoffs that go that long. They're usually over between 2 to 4 hours. They're done. Compared to other big cities like LA, where they're used to stuff like that, and not only that, but they're used to being out in riot gear a lot. And SWAT gear. What's up, Big Tech? So you go see the house. Oh, that's way out there. No, I'm not going that far. Unless we have a call. World War III broke out because of India and Pakistan. I wouldn't say World War III. Or are you talking about the house? You hope the police got so much to the arrest? Yeah, I hope the police officer went home and get the rest they needed. Situations like that are very, very stressful on the officers, and especially the long hours. Maybe they should have had officers swapping out every 3 or 4 hours, 2 hours.
25 Pryor Street.
Liz.
Copy. Okay, copy that. Law of the resources, 335, 34, 30, 37.
It's a little nice Coca-Cola
Holding resources.
buggy.
The residents, 401, can you start towards the memorial?
Copy.
Happy birthday, Linda.
Martinez, Hispanic male, Hasta Espinoza, Edward Sam Paul, Ida Nora Ocean, Zebra Adam versus Eduardo, Edward David Union Adam, Robert David Ocean, date of birth 10/30.
Blue Dog, nice to see you.
Confirming 95, 95.
10/30, 79, 79.
Okay.
Confirming yours, 363. Where's that? Three. Copy 83, battalion 3.
Date of birth 65.
I was seeing that Mary last night. It might be another summer of love 2.0. Antifa was up, causing big problems yesterday at Washington, University of Washington, I believe. They were out there with their trash can made shields. What they do, they buy those 55-gallon trash cans. They cut them into 3 pieces, and they use them as shields. They were out there black blocked out. Black block means that pretty much dress up and everything black, and with their face mask, ski mask, and they grab sticks. So think about them being black block correction, like a very cheap riot gear. Like they order their riot gear from Temu. There is gonna be riots, but due to the fact, money talks, guys. Money talks. What do you call it? And they know, some of the schools knows that they could get their federal funding pulled.
Units for Williams made contact with the mother, Gabby, advising that juvenile took a whippet. Now they're en route to the memorial.
So I think that's the difference between Summer of Love 2020 than to this time around. They know they could risk losing their funding, so I think they're gonna allow officers to do their job now.
Can you flag? I can weigh in. Just confirming, we're making our way up. We're just parallel with the power lines now. Can we keep
you like, just one crew or any crew available?
I wonder what Portland looks like right now. Portland is bad with Antifa. Oh, we can't call them Antifa no more. Remember, they all converted over to Trans-Tifa. Last Trans-Tifa protest I covered was in, when was it? A year and a half ago? When they went around destroying and damaging, breaking window panels. What's that? But anyways, 90% of their members were Trans-Tifa. So we switched their name from Antifa to Trans-Tifa. Was it 2 years ago? I can't remember. A year and a half ago, 2 years ago. Whoa! Dummy! Going the wrong way. Was it a shortcut? It was a shortcut, but you're going the wrong way.
Chevrolet out of Bakersfield. Paul 4 Adam, code 43, Paul 4, I'll show you tonight. Under Buffalo Gun.
Stage up here real quick. Get in the shade. Yeah, up shade. Let me check CHP CAN. India has reportedly shot down a Pakistan JF-17 fighter jet in the Pampore area of Kashmir after carrying out missile strikes targeting multiple locations.
We are 1097 fire on scene, mile 4 point. Recently, they were trying to stop on it, cheese and local just clear.
Mary Miller, welcome. Were you going to the house the standoff was at to see the damages? No, Carol. It's pretty far out in Oakdale. I hadn't covered the scene last night, so it's pointless to go show you guys something that some of you guys didn't see last night. If it was nearby, yeah. But I'm not going to drive 15, 20 minutes across town just for that and possibly miss a call over on this side.
North of North City. Yellow 860-8538, last call. Report.
These people are crazy online. Somebody just look at what Laura Loomer just posted. Let's talk about this because I have something that's been bugging me. Let me see. So Laura Loomer just posted Slurpees or nukes. That's a reference to the India and Pakistan conflict. All right, so let's see. Let's talk about this. This might not be a popular conversation, but let's have it. What's your thoughts on the White House and President Trump posting AI photos as him as the Pope, and there was other AI photos put out there, and then the White House X account reposting them? I know it's to troll the left. I know that part. I get it. But for me, it does not sit well. For me, it's already, we won the White House. Why are we wasting time and trying to troll the left when we have the White House already? We have control of the floor. We have control to do what we have to do. Let's quit. This is my personal opinion. It might not be popular with a lot of you guys, but for me, we're wasting time. It might not be much time, but we're losing focus of what we have to do, and we have so much little time to do it that we should not be spending, or anybody in the administration be spending time trying to troll. While there's no need to troll right now. It would have been 2 years ago, absolutely just trolled the heck out of them. on top of that, I'm very upset right now with Pam and Cash Patel. I mean, we were promised so much stuff regarding the Epstein files, Epstein correction. So I think we need to, this is my personal opinion, I think they need to quit, whoever's doing it. I'm not saying it's President Trump himself, but quit with the trolling part. Let's get focused and let's start demanding what we voted for when it comes to the border. 110% awesome job. We voted for that, and the job is being done. When it comes to holding people accountable in the Epstein files, an F grade. F grade. Pam, Cash Patel, for me right now, F grades. Good on some parts, like today, awesome job, Pam. Awesome job with that big bus, fentanyl bus. 6 high-ranking members of the Sinaloa cartel were arrested. Awesome job, but we were promised people being arrested with the Epstein files. We were promised that. We were promised. It went from I have the paperwork, I have everything I need to go after everybody on that list to I don't have everything to I'm waiting for Cash Patel to approve it to other stuff, and now we're still investigating. They go after, but they need to make sure not like the other side, just lock people up. But here's my biggest issue with that, Julius. The way that Pam was talking is that she had, when it first started, the way that Pam Bondi was talking is she had everything she needed.
366 to move up.
They're gonna release it, and they're gonna get to work. And then something happened overnight where it went from everything that I need, it's on my desk.
The last time will be 55740, 55740.
Look at those jets over there. They look like jets, huh? Yeah, there are jets. Is it jets or airplanes? Well, jets are airplanes, but regular. No, they're jets, and they're going flying pretty low.
That's for Metro.
I agree, but then find out that New York was not. See, I don't believe that part.
On a national business.
I can't.
Europe caught the employee, caught an employee taking money from clients from the business. Second half will be Alice Nazar Dominguez.
1 second.
Further, the RPRE contact on Ionic stating that the brother of the second half is 97. That subject will be Hispanic, male, 40s, gray shirt, blue jeans, causing a 415 verbal threatening to bring additional subjects to the business at 3810 Nile Street.
That's a business. Let's see. And then found out she had a small portion of the documents in FBI in New York. Hi. See, I don't believe that part, to be honest. Me personally, I might be wrong. I don't believe the part where, I found out I didn't have everything. Either one, she didn't have everything, or two, somebody hushed her. But one, being in that position, as Pam holding that position, you're gonna tell me that you did not go through all the paperwork in front of you and you went on a national TV and stated that you had everything? See, that's the part I can't believe. Where you come out and say, I have everything I need on national TV, and then a day later said, well, I thought I had everything I needed, but come to find out, New York hasn't released this, or New York is hiding from this. Either you do the job or you can't do the job, you're fired. We'll get somebody else. I say patience, as it's been only 100 days in office when it comes to the Epstein, but the Epstein files have been here for a lot more than 100 days.
I'll provide it back.
Fire Station 6's area, engine 5, Patrol 5. Battalion 4, west South 15 at Union Avenue. Cross on fire. Channel 7, Fire 1, repeating Fire 1.
That was just my personal thoughts. We all. Lori, welcome. Besides that, awesome job, great job, President Trump with other stuff. And that's the only things that are bugging me right now with the administration. You guys know me, I've always called it out the way it is. And like I said, regarding the border, 150% excellent job. I know, Nancy, you're welcome. Ooh, that guy almost got ran over in the bicycle. You seen that? To the left side.
Truck 65 for manpower.
Big tick, sounds good. Take it easy. did explain the delays several times. I know she explained the delays. I understand that part. The thing that bugs me the most is why claim you're ready to go after she had. You're gonna tell me that she never had a chance to go through all that stuff before going on national TV and say, all right, the time that everybody has been waiting for is finally here. Come tomorrow, everybody will know what happened, who's on that client list. It's on my desk right now. And then the next morning we go to handing out little packets to social media influencers, to the group that they selected to hand it out to you, and then that's it. I would have been fine in the beginning. You know what? It's going to take us 6, 7, 8 months, 9 months. I do have what I need on my desk. New York is holding back information. We're going to do that. We're going to get that information when the bill cases against the people. We don't want to release nothing before we ruin the case. I would have been totally fine with that. So I come down to the conclusion of two things. Either she did not read nothing, or something happened during that night with her and somebody else or some group of people that she backed out. That's my own. I mean, I could be totally wrong. It's just my personal opinion. But like Lori said, she brought a good point. There was horrendous things done. The way she was talking, that there was horrendous things in that report the night before. They aren't allowed to discuss ongoing investigations. That's not discussing ongoing investigations. Saying, you know what, we're conducting this. It's going to take us 6 months or say months. We're building up cases or whatever. That's not discussing any details. That's the same press release we get whenever we are seen and trying to get a press release. They don't hand out details, but they tell you what's going on. And like I said, Kelly, I would have been perfectly fine saying, you know what, we're working on this. Be patient with us. We did say this was going to be day one thing, but it is going to take a couple of months, 6, maybe a year. But when we do come out with it, you guys are going to be happy with the results. But it was totally the opposite. It was, we have everything we need. The moment has come. Wait for tomorrow. And remember, we're talking about the deep state here too, so. What happened on the standoff last night? I was not out here, but the suspect got arrested early in the morning after he broke the perimeter. He was able to escape the perimeter, believe it or not. Ran to a nearby business where he was taken into custody. Wake up, Bakersfield. That's right. That's right, Ellie. Wake up, Bakersfield.
DOD 9/13/2016. 4'12", 120 pounds, brown overground, boxer wearing black roadblock shirt, blue jeans, blue shoes. Last name today at 1440 from 380 Pacific. homeward bound. I see wearing a black, real black shirt, blue jeans, last seen at 1440 hours, 380 Pacheco.
Yeah, I seen the money shot on RD stream. I went back. I fell asleep. When I got off work, it was still going on, but I was just beyond exhausted. I considered going out there. My phone was like 30%. My battery pack was like at 30%.
33.
And I was super tired, so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go home. But when I woke up earlier, I went back and watched RD's, and I seen when he got the money shot. Sleep more important sometimes. It was epic. There was a small standoff after that one, Mary? Wow.
Baker 533 down here.
They're leaving. Don't ask what was going on because I have no. Oh, this is the homeless cleanup crew right here. So they've been going around cleaning up homeless encampments. They have a rapid response team.
65 complete, 6022.
So this is what it is. There's the dump trailer here.
415, that means I come call, please.
Additional first search for suspended license, code 4.
Forming in Hagen Oaks.
404 copy, route.
Homeless problem here in Bakersfield has been pretty bad for the last couple of years. for a while. And the reason it got bad, for a while, there was homeless coming in from Los Angeles, from other big cities, and they were giving them a free ticket here, bus ticket. And on top of that, they were giving them $150 to leave that area. The reason I know this because I have a friend who owned a little tobacco shop, and they used to cash their checks there. We're talking about 6-7 years ago. And of course, they had no money, they had nowhere to go, so $150 sounds great to them, right? And a free bus ticket to go somewhere else. So that's all part of the reason the homelessness got worse here. I think to solve a lot of the homelessness problem here in California and other states is to start having harsher sentences for people on drugs. Start building more detox facilities. Somebody gets arrested, make sure that they're locked up for more than a day until they're finally clean off and have a chance to actually withdraw and detox from everything. Because a big part of a lot of people, reason that they're homeless is because they have a bad addiction problem. I'm not saying every homeless person is an addict, because there's plenty of homeless people out there too who are just homeless because they can't afford nothing. But I'll say about 80, maybe 90% of it is because of addiction. So if they start keeping them in jail for a lot longer, send them to rehab, detox, they'll have a better chance to get off the streets. And Buffy, nice to see you. I think keep them locked up for a lot more than a week or two. Especially for the fentanyl uses, the hard drugs, heroin, meth. Keep them in jail a while. It's sad to see them out here in a zombie stage. I know a guy that was in prison for 15 years. The first thing he did was get high. He got worse than he was before. Might not be the same for everybody.
We are at gate 53. Plate on the ground is preventing the gate from closing all the way.
901-837 on that Buffalo Drive in the Valley. Commissioner, cover back to Mid-10 on your ID.
4 Valley 96 are out.
4 Valley 3. Party 3.
CC. Okay.
And I go ahead.
33 at 4301 D Avenue, cross at Acres, clear enter for ill patient.
4301 still out of Avenue.
39 1022 for her protocol 31. 3709 Balboa Drive, cross at Dodge for cardiac arrest.
Thank you, Lori.
3709 Malmo. Thank you.
Confirming it, taken up.
South of Main.
9 Balboa Drive, cross at Dodge for cardiac arrest.
Confirming we have law enforcement around Turbo. Copy. MC 4301. Avenue. 10-5.
Wake up, Bakersfield.
33 for ill patient.
Traffic collision, unknown injuries. 428. This is southbound.
I'm 33 at 1015 Ellison Lincoln. Unit B as in boy for abdominal pain.
L Street.
10-8-7B.
Show 1 country. Clearance 1729. 1 by CU.
Stand by this one.
Rug R, welcome. Death, welcome. Let me go read some of the Freedom Cowgirl,
Good afternoon,
welcome.
City 539, logging on post 1 off. City time is 0400. Have a good day.
What happened to Uncle Bill? It's Tuesday. He has dinner with his friends on Tuesday.
Have a good day.
So 3536.
96.
He'll be in here a little bit later.
Copy tonight.
I got an ECA on control 3. Separate.
Gandalf, welcome over to the Rumble side. I caught a starfish one time fishing. Yeah, I was like 13 at the time, maybe. I was pretty popular that day at the pier. Everybody wanted to see my starfish.
Hello, Dr. Control 7, they advise the call is still pending.
I caught Patrick. It acted like Patrick because it wrapped itself around the bait. I couldn't get it off for a while. It was hard.
Unlicensed and will be needing an impound. Template.
I was supposed to see the internal investigation, right?
Port controller. Pulse M4, can you 1021? Okay, Mag 35, show me available plus 1, update time midnight.
Alright, right there, fine. Metro Court. Commercial fire alarm 2032 110th Street West. This will be at the Chaparral Springs solar site. Unknown reason for activation. Over, use your copy. 3 copy. 10-4.
Come on, wake up, Bakersfield.
Person 19th indicating, confirm your license. Affirmative. 10-4. Can 911 Skylake? To M. Mary, 5,000 for 148.9, 148, NCDC. Negative probation, 27 valid. That's all.
That's all.
39. Digit 15 needs to see you. Complete.
Two.
72, go ahead.
Just gonna be drift smoke from the fire to Larry. The whole Kern Canyon and headed towards Caliente is full right now.
I copy. And then I copy. 780. 22.
Seems like the India and Pakistan war is escalating pretty fast.
I'll show you responding priority 3. So be at 4301 Dia Avenue, cross of Acres. Try to enter automatically.
We're talking about Penn. This is what Laura Loomer just put out. Breaking: Rep. James Comer just said he doesn't think AG Pam Blondie. That's what she put. Loomer's crazy, man. Has the Epstein files, or else she would have released them. He basically said she lied about having the files because she said they were on her desk. Comer said he thinks the FBI and DOJ literally shred the documents. That go.
And 13, standby 1. Break rescue 1. Coach Medicalade outside City Center. The 1. Point overdose. Starting BPD. Break engine 13. Go ahead.
No medical aid needed, cancel ambulance.
13. You're scratching. Can you repeat?
No medical aid needed, cancel ambulance.
Copy.
Southbound on Chester, approaching California, go ahead.
Send a stage to the front of City Center at 3201 F Street, cross the 30th for an overdose stage.
3201 F, 10-5.
You're 506, priority 3.
In the 99 pounds on Rosedale.
We're at the Westfair Apartments, 2421 Plans Road, cross of Benton, unit number 11 for the diabetic.
421 Plans Road, 10-5.
So now we have Pakistan and India.
499, priority
We have Russia and Ukraine, and we have Israel and Gaza.
Nobody unit for priority 3.4, 1211 Chester Avenue. For seizure, refer to NBC for further. They'll be in the alley, Middle Eastern male, pasture jeans laying on the ground and not privy beating.
What's next? China and Taiwan?
3, log on 10-8. X35, you can disregard. 10-8-5.
Medic 35, copy. Should we take those 5? Sure, right. 204 boy, prior to 204 Adam, start to a 273.5, 917 Water Street, cross of Berkeley Street. The OP was 242.30 ago, while the OP was walking to his residence. Advised that his girlfriend,
Come to me real quick, guys.
Party on an unserved DPO. Second half will be Brandy.
To the post support.
It's a slow day in Bakersfield, huh? Nothing going on.
Excellent, accolade. Permission, what's that for?
Engine 9 Mediclade Echo, inside body exchange, 7691 White Lane, cardiac arrest.
So this is an awesome where we brought it up earlier. Scottish, which is the U.S. Supreme Court,
No stop, current limit.
has sided with President Trump, allowing the transgender military ban to go into effect. Mental illness has no place in the greatest military on earth. That's awesome. W for the Trump administration.
Control Metro 4, code 4. Code 4, code 4, 1.4 miles, 18.
Updated address 1211 Chester Avenue.
You want copy?
In the alley. Minute 35, Baker 502, priority 1 at 7691 White Lane, map page 123, 16 Hayes and Adam for cardiac arrest. Patient will be inside of the body exchange. 57691 White Lane.
Rescue medic 35, copy. 7691 White Lane. Metro 4, 10 around.
We'll be in the alley. He'll fly down to call medical.
Do we have a vehicle description?
Unknown female overdosing in the alley. For a patient having a seizure, they're advising he's not breathing. AED pads being used. However, RP was on scene. This will be for seizure.
So here's the new update press release for, well, not, I came across at 11:30.
It's going to be in the alley west of Chester.
I'll repeat that for.
I'll be wrong.
West of 2110
So on May 5th, 2025, detectives with the Kern County Sheriff's Office Special Victim Unit in collaboration with the United States Secret Service and the Homeland Security Investigation served a search warrant in Northwest Bakersfield related to an illegal possession of use obscene material involving a female juvenile. The investigation was initiated after the sheriff's office received a cyber tip from the National Center of Missing and Exploited Children, identifying an Instagram account that had engaged in explicit communication with a 15-year-old girl from South Carolina. Through investigation efforts, the Instagram account was linked to Mark Lugo, 35, a resident of Bakersfield. Records obtained from the platform revealed Lugo had engaged in online communications, encouraging a juvenile victim to send him explicit material. Lugo, who is currently employed by the Bakersfield Police Department, was arrested and booked into jail on multiple charges, including PC 288.3, contacting a minor with intent to commit a sexual offense, PC 311.11a, possession of obscene material with minor, and PC 311.4, use or possession of obscene sexual material involving a minor. That's crazy, guys. So the detective who was arrested yesterday, he was a detective with the Bakersfield Police Department. He's worked with the Bakersfield Police Department for 13 years. That detective got arrested yesterday. Homeland Security, Secret Service, and the Kern County Sheriff's Office obtained a warrant. And they took him into custody. Go for a drive. Nothing much happening in Bakersfield today, guys. Sorry, nothing I could do about it. Sounds like Bakersfield has this hiring.
Driver, Oak Street, Preston Avenue, black sedan, 8 Robert Yellow, Henry 442, last northbound, control to clear.
Matthew, thank you. Dinner was sexing beef, roast with potatoes, onions, and gravy. That sounds good.
Fuller Drive, message 125, 19, Susan Charlie for an assault. Case is on scene, required enter.
What time the standoff end? I have no idea.
Code 4 for medical. He's alert and breathing. Tougher. For Metro 6, Tougher. Priority 3 at 8357 Fuller Drive, map page 125, 19 Citizen Charlie, Princeton. Engine 21, Coach Medical Aid at the bus stop in front of 208th Street. Correction, the block of 208th Street. On Medical Aid. Stop getting the route. Continue priority 3. When you're able to register 27.
Infrared, first main Carmen, Charles Adam Robert, Mary Edward Nora, DOB 1-5-1993-93.
On scene, you can cancel ALS first responders.
Clearing priority 10 stage at Union Avenue and East 6th Street, map page 10332 is an Adam for an overdose.
Another overdose.
Could be 50-1050.
150 confirmed.
20. Advising 1145 from medic.
He stood up to 5 and he still woke up to go. Oh, man.
Fired Hall 297.
Force off system 4.
Yeah, for it. Stand by.
Female officer 4451 California. Priority 1.
Medic 39 good.
39 priority 1 at 1211 Chester Avenue, map page 10330 Citizen Charlie. Patient will be in the alley. You're clear to enter. CPR is in progress.
Well, 11 shift.
Contacting front of the transmitter. Central 2. Priority 3 at 208th Street, map page 156, 13 Susan Charlie. For attendant medical aid, this call's been tasked.
Show 10-5, 208th Street from Shafter. Two Paul 4 Adam, 10-4.
Priority 2.
On a black Honda, D. George, David, 977.
R5. South, current 2021 Honda, local.
Rumble to say hi. Rumble, rumble, rumble.
437, 1098. Second half, that's 922 Water Street.
Gandalf, take it easy, Gandalf. We'll catch you on the next one.
Second half, 922 Water.
Company 66, ETC.
66, copy, responding.
Confirming both the engine and the type 3 are available in 34 1702. At 105 Plymouth Avenue, map page 102, 13 B is employed for abdominal pain.
105 Plymouth Avenue, 10-5.
Telephone 902 South Alien topic. Mancom 6. Telephone.
Realize which alley? Copy, sister. 4 Adam, 1 detained. 66, copy complete.
1703.
4510 code 33, channel 1, code 33, channel 1.
233 channel 1.
45, confirm 1020.
Copy 15 on scene, attempting to locate all incoming to stage 1705.
Copy.
1706. Copy code 33 for 4 Hill 4, 34th and 0.
34 for me.
Copy.
10-4. Code 33, channel 1, code 33, channel 1.
Alright, guys. They went code 33 for 34th and O.
Code 33, channel 1.
They didn't say why, but they had one in custody. I was like about 4 minutes away.
This is our L Street call.
448 from the second L Street boyfriend.
10-4.
Agent 15. 15, channel 1, good.
Staging, miles 25.7.
10-4. Battalion 1 ECC.
Channel 1, good.
Be advised, LA County was advised to start engine 130.
Let's go ahead and cancel the response.
Copy. Okay. You're both units from Alpha 380 to Chaco with 1, 2, 1014, starting mileage 0. 10-4-17-08.
The bodies are outside.
Go on to Richard Court 4107. Navy Control 42.
-4 negative. Okay, the call.
Alright, they got us till 10-6. They got no brother.
4. Custody 553-298.
Court sends guards out there. Exterior trash can fire 15 handle. Time copy big break. Cancel response.
Copy engine 12, medic squad 15, battalion 1 to complete 1710.
We shut down these exits.
This is
Control
when
1, we're 310-7.
this is when they went cold for 33 guys, one in custody.
Lincoln 20-7. Union Avenue.
Group 31.
And away they go.
Union and Hayden. Can we get medical response for complaint of pain?
Oh, fine, fine.
Go 244, Adam 244, carry this. It's 97.
Tempo 1010.
492 298 with him.
492 copy.
Go City Mag 53.
Tempo 5, confirm you have a bin.
City 491, 26 post 1, logging off. Have a good night.
Oh, they got backup.
3 Victor William Sam Robert 69 Mary 34 Mary 084161.
Registration in progress on a 2004 Volkswagen. Any master file out of Hacienda Heights. Action will be at a attachment. Paramedic ready in.
Get out of here.
That's all right. From I received the email. TC engine 66 clearing traffic.
66, go ahead.
Please try to rescue response to the intersection of Jefferson and Cecil for a head-on collision.
Copy, Jefferson and Cecil for head on.
That's in Delano, guys. 30 minutes away. Jefferson and Cecil Avenue for a head-on collision. Rescue response, pretty hard hit. We need a streamer in Delano or Wasco that is able to go back and forth just for the calls, because sometimes we get a lot of stuff that happens in Delano and Wasco.
Traffic collision.
One Jefferson, okay.
Four. Okay, correct 4. Logging off. Have a good night. 523, have a good night. 4, were you able to log on with your MDT?
That's affirmative. I should be logged in right now.
Or response 33 at 34th and O. Safe for ill patient.
I have 34th and O en route.
4031.
Start to a suspicious search at 4001 Deacon Avenue, cross of Sterling Road. There be advised he was at a gas station when he was 417 at the fire and followed to his workplace at the address above. The suspect is going to be a Hispanic male, glasses, occupying a black Volvo SUV, in possession of a black handgun. Further repeat, the vehicle is currently parked in front of a residence at 4001 Deacon Avenue.
Temper 3801 Mariel.
More around to the window. 30 zone around 5. 3 zone now. Under being out of position. Tower 10-8. 410-8.
Formation 5.
4 Metro 5, still 10-6 on my current, however, you clear tag 827 on H. Henry, 1021 with RP, I do no longer need police services.
Different.
Welcome back, Big Ted.
CBCC 6501 Truxton Avenue for difficulty breathing.
Reassure responding party at 34th and O for ill patient. Medics also now. 34th and 5.
461 on the air.
61 respond party 3 at Escalante Avenue and Lowen Street on the medical aid. Chapter PD on St. Clair.
Contact Avenue 10-5. Medical aid, Castle 67.
Affirmative, I'll show you around.
Okay.
slow day in Bakersfield today. Like,
Sharp 1, code to medical aid, 125 on Melinda Drive for maternity.
3186, confirm your copy to complete. Take your 531 for the logos. Go ahead, it's your logo. Good evening, Baker 531, available at post 1, off duty time 0500. Have a good day. On half of the day, I'll show you responding priority 3 at 34th and O. So leave for ill patient, PD's on scene, medics also now. 10-5, 34th and O. 553, 1022 for a closer unit.
553, copy 1022.
3, I'll show you responding priority 3 at 125 Low Melinda Drive. So leave for maternity.
10-5, 125 Melinda. Strong King 7, 10-7. 2010-6 for admin.
22.
Traffic number 891.
Station 37's area 425 18th Avenue for an unknown medical attempting further with translator.
Use 29 as subject to sexual call for any registered firearm.
10 first. Alright, I'll show you responding priority 2 in Delano at 425 18th Avenue, cross with Dover, on the medical aid due to language barrier.
Attending out of 415 Fiscal, in the area of Ramos Avenue and Taft Highway. There'll be 3 Hispanic males, late 30s to 40s involved. 2 males were 242ing an additional male on the street in the area of Ramos Avenue and Taft Highway. Okay.
1034. D518 on the F. 10-8-34. Copy 34.
Control 1, Tom 125, 10-7. City 522 1098. 522, copy 10-8.
Trucks in Hispanic on the cargo trains are testing to open up. Good talk to Chris.
Lincoln 20, show me on 798. Over 10, the body exchanger will be a 901 exchanger, plugging up.
Alright, and copy 901 Henry.
534. We're 1098, facing custody of Parkway.
Adam, I'm you still on any firearm?
BFMC, 4580 California Avenue, the urgent care. 10235A Adam, for an ill person. 4580 California Avenue.
Officer available to 1025. Available unit for the loss. 1 ECC kick complete, downgraded to ambulance only. Metro 4.
Metro 4. Union Monterey on a license for F-150, white and color.
Uh, 55770, 55770.
Yeah, touch to a call. Thank you.
It's a touch.
Miles. 159.7. Baker 508.
What a boring, slow day in Bakersfield.
Start to a 602 11709 Rockridge Court, cross of Heather Lane. This will be second half Marty Tucker on the property. Should not be 97. The is occupying a blue Kia at 11709 Rockridge Court. 144 boy en route from Cave Avenue in Verduzville. 144 Olive and Victor.
Almost 1087 on 917.
BFMC, 4580 California Avenue, in the urgent care, 10235A for an ill person.
Last will be
1.
Well, everybody, it's that time of the day for me. I gotta head out to work. I want to thank you all for joining me here at IRT Media. Sorry, slow, boring content stream day. But that's Bakersfield. Some days we get stuff, gets real busy, and some days we just are bad like this. But thank you, mods. Thank you, everybody, for joining and watched and hanged out.
Hispanic male, team, wearing black clothing on a yellow motorcycle, no helmet, control to clear.
But you all stay safe, be blessed, and we will catch you all on the next one.
Baker 531, access eastbound, 53 at Kenny Hills.
Until next time,
on Auburn Street, Custom Morning.
we'll see you tomorrow.
Auburn,
Bye-bye.
103, 13D, David. Space for